6 planets, 1 line, a date you will never forget. Let me explain why. 7 days ago, on February 28th, 2026, something happened in the sky that the Babylonians would have interpreted as an omen. 6 planets aligned: Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. 4 of them were visible to the naked eye. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? Because something like this only happens every few decades. All the planets move on the same plane, called the ecliptic, around the sun. When they align in the sky, from our perspective, it creates an optical arc with beads in the heavens. About 3,000 years ago, the Babylonians went crazy over something like this. A message from the gods, an omen for kings. The Mayans built their calendars based on it. And what do? Well, I'm making a video about it, for you. But an exciting one. Attention, here comes the point. When the 6 planets formed a serpent, it was said to be a moment of maximally amplified cosmic resonance. An energetic window, a kind of portal, a momentum in which things can manifest that would otherwise remain hidden. Whether you and I believe in such things or not, the ancients attached extraordinary significance to such constellations. Babylonian priests interpreted planetary alignments as direct messages from the gods to rulers. Their predictions on clay tablets speak to us again today. Kings will fall, wars will break out, great empires will crumble so that new empires can arise. Blood will flow, innocent blood. On February 28th, Saturn stood in the sky. On a Saturday, visible, present, the god of war, time and transformation watched that day. It was his parade, a parade for the adversary of the sun. The Babylonians called him Ninurta, god of war. The Greeks called him Kronos, the god who devoured his own children. The Canaanites sacrificed children to him in fire. Moloch was the name of this child-devouring god. Tophet was the name of the fire pit, where the early Canaanites, Phoenicians, and Carthaginians are said to have made their religious child sacrifices. Tophet, the cemetery of the little ones, where innocence was buried. Yes, that is Saturn, my dear friends, the black sun, adversary of light, at the edge of the solar system, as if he had been banished, away from the light, away from the warmth of the sun, as far away as possible from the center, and there he lurks. With a cold scythe in his claws, the slasher, the god of death, the Romans celebrated Saturnalia. Their world turned completely upside down on that day. For 7 days now, from Saturn's coronation to Purim, events in our world have been unfolding rapidly before our eyes. 7 days ago, when I started working on this post, a man on the other side of the world gave a military order. An attack that could not only change the map of the Middle East. The supreme religious leader of the Shiites was killed in the first attack that day, along with his family and neighbors. 180 little girls, innocent souls who started school that day, also died that day, killed by targeted airstrikes, carried out by people who represent the so-called values of Western civilization. People we thought were like you and me, people who actually consider themselves more refined and noble than you and me. A girls' school in Minab deliberately attacked, precisely hit 180 fasting little girls, innocent souls. They died from high-tech weapons from our countries. The god of war, the child-devouring demon, looked on. And us? We are just spectators too. Or, how do you see the events? Feel free to write to me in the comment section how you see things. What is happening here from your perspective? What does it do to you? What does all this do to the world we have been living in for a few days?